Hi, and welcome to Girl Talk. We are here at the WHHI studio today, which is fun for all of us, right, Erin?
It is different.
Which is great. Usually we're on location, as you all know, so this is kind of a treat for us, too. We're here today with Amanda Onan. Thank you for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
And, of course, Erin's always here, and it's great. I'll tell you what, these two have had a ball. We just started the show.
Hitting it off.
Right. We've been talking for about 20 minutes, so it's all really fun. What's going on with you these days?
So I have believed all my life I've got a connection to kids and the ability to connect to young people. So I want to continue that. And naturally, I started a business with Leanne Cubic called ClearCollegeCounseling. And I have found that I'm helping children find their way in life, but also at the same time more so guiding those high maintenance parents to let them know that let me be the bad guy. Let me take the burden and the overwhelming and the stress and put it on me.
What does that look like for folks?
It's huge. It's a full-time job to really guide your child through high school. And what my job is to let the children be high school students and focus on the classroom or their part-time job or their extracurriculars and really take that scary new college application process that wasn't around when we went to school,
right,
and making it simple and outlining a calendar and a to-do list. And then I'm the mean guy that says, hey, Mom, you got to take her cell phone.
Okay.
Because the ACT didn't get studied today and we wasted a lot of time. And then I become the bad guy because during the teenage years we need fewer disagreements between parents and teenagers and let me be the person to build that relationship.
Do you actually see the kids? Do you meet with families? How often do you do that? Mother of 5 over here.
I know, I'm totally interested in this.
So typically I want to know what the parents' wishes are because I do want to guide the child in that direction and keep that in mind. And some parents want to sit with me every minute, but it's really great for me to be able to build a relationship with a high school student so that then they can build trust with me and I can guide them. So it's more so working with the student and then I just report back to the parent through minutes, through an email or text message or conversations on how things are going.
What are the criteria that you're looking for? Are you looking for their learning styles, or are you looking for if they're impulsive or antsy, if they're better at essays versus multiple choice?
So really a little bit of everything. You want to open their eyes because growing up I only knew what my mom did and my dad did. So law enforcement, nursing, and that was it. So we got to expose them to what is forensic anthropology and how does that tie into something I'm passionate about. So we've got to do some self-discovery. We've got to figure out what parents can afford. We've got to find money to help them afford the path they want to go in. But also a lot of times I'm dealing with just the teenage anxiety and they're frustrated with their mom who tells them
procrastination.
Yes.
And so I have to sit on them and say, let's do this practice test. And then let's only study your weaknesses. Quit trying to bite off too much of that elephant and get going, girl. Like, I'm going to text you tonight and make sure you study for that calculus test tomorrow.
It seems to me, after having your 5 kids, my 3 kids, and grandkids, that oftentimes folks and children and parents get kind of pigeonholed in, I really want my kid to go to this school. One of the things you were talking about is there's just so many options that you're not that we don't know about.
Like she said, there's so many variables.
Exactly.
So it's very personal, each child.
And that's something that you're doing too.
We do have that headache because the parent says they're going to this school because that's where I went. And I understand their parameters, and if they're writing the check, sometimes that's going to drive the decision. But we also have to sometimes work with the parents because it's really about where the kids find passion and what is their goal in life, and then that's going to motivate them to do well in school. And I find too, a lot of times parents are just relieved because I'll check their grades. I'm on their power school. I'm texting them about their grades. What happened in game design? Your grade went down quite a bit. And it's those simple things where the parent can say, finally, I can take a breath and I don't have to have an argument tonight when they come home from practice about their grades.
I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to take a quick break and we're going to come back and let's talk a little bit about how someone can contact you and what we can do.
Perfect.
Stay with us. There's more to come here on Girl Talk.